Okay, this video has been created to give a brief overview of the basics training tutoring program. The way that it works is this is actually the cover of our brochure, and basically below the title of the program it says, "Where we truly believe that there is no such thing as a math person or a non-math person. There's only those who have mastered their basics and those who haven't." I've worked in my career with literally hundreds of teachers and thousands of students from kindergarten all the way through 10th grade. And one thing is clear to me: if students know their basics, they will be highly successful in math. And if they don't know their basic facts, then they are doomed year after year to pain and suffering. So this program was created to help kids master their basics, but to do it in a fun way. So what I'm going to do is just go through a couple of the activities that we use to help kids be successful. Okay, the first one is I'm going to focus on multiplication. So the first game is called the Snakester game. The way that it works is you're going to be mastering the 2 times table. So the pattern goes from 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and then goes back down: 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. That's the first step of mastering your facts, is to learn them by skip counting. So what you're going to do is, let me grab a pen, and the idea is that the student finds a 2 and they got to find that pattern. So let's say they went here. You can, and other rules are this. Draw a line that starts at the top and snakes to the bottom. You can go up and down, but not diagonally. So let's say that a student started and they went from the 2 to the 4 to the 6. So you got to start at the top, you got to end down here at the bottom. You got to go from 2 up to 20 and then back down. So they go 2, 4, 6, but then from there you see they cannot get to an 8. So that is not the correct way. So what I'm going to do is grab an eraser and erase. They're going to keep trying different routes until they find the one that works. Now, I'm pretty sure that the correct path here is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. That's the idea. Now, the way the game's designed is for the kid to do this: 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh no. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh no, that doesn't work. 2, 4, 6, 8. And they keep saying these numbers over and over so that they get them locked in their head, but they're kind of having fun while they're doing it. Okay, let's go to the next game. After that game, to really get the facts down cold, play something called the Faxter game. Now, the Faxter game works like this: there's a player A and a player B. Player A goes first, and player A can pick any number from 1 to 10. So let's say that they would pick the 9. Okay, they pick the 9. That gives them 9 times 2 is 18. Now, on the board, there are lots of 18s. Here's one, here's another one, here's another one, here's another one. They're all over the place, a lot of 18s. But player A, having gotten 18, can only pick one of them. So they pick this 18 right in the middle, and they put an X, because they're going to be X's. And player B is going to be the O's. Let me grab my eraser real quick and get rid of that. And now it's player B's turn. Let's make them blue. So player B goes along, and they pick 7. Now, why did they pick 7? Well, let's see. 7 times 2, 14. There are many 14s. Here's one, here's one, here's one, there's one. But they picked this one and they put an O on it. Now it goes back to player A again. Now, here's where the strategy comes in. The winner is the first person to get 4 in a row. So player A, if they're clever, is going to try to get something near the 18. So let's say that they get the 6. Let's get rid of my eraser and get rid of this every time I erase, and then grab my red pen again. And I'm going to pick the 6. Why would I pick 6? Because 6 times 2 is 12. And now I can get 2 in a row. Now, player B, if they are a clever player, they're either going to try to pick 5 and block up here, or get 4 and block down here. I would personally pick the 5 up here. Let me show you why. Now I need an eraser. Let's get rid of that. If I were player B, I would take my blue pen. I would pick 5. Let me show you why. 5 times 2 is 10. And I would pick this one. Now, the reason I would pick this one is I blocked the person from going up, but I also gave myself 2 in a row. So not only am I playing defense, but now I'm on offense. And kids keep doing these same facts until they master them. And that's the idea, that you're playing a game, but you learn your facts while doing it. I'm going to do one more quick game. Hopefully I can do this one quickly for you. It goes like this. I invented a game that's based out of Sudoku puzzles, and Sudoku puzzles work like this if you're not familiar with them. Let's say that's a 1, 2, 3 puzzle. Sorry about that. You need a 1, a 2, a 3 in every row, and you need a 1, 2, 3 in every column. So if you look at this circle right here that I put an arrow to, there's already a 1 in the top row, and there's already a 2 in the last column. So this number, by process of elimination, has to be 3. If this is 3 and this is 2, this has got to be 1. If this is 3 and this is 1, this has to be 2. Go to the middle one. Can it be a 1? No, there's already a 1 in this column. Can it be a 2? No, there's already a 2 in this row. So this guy's got to be 3. Make that look more like a 3. If this is 1 and this is 3, this has got to be 2. If this is 1 and 2, this has got to be 3. And if this is 3 and 2, that's got to be 1. Now, Sudoku puzzles, you can find them in the newspaper or in bookstores all the time. My concern with them is they actually, even though they use numbers, they don't teach any math. So then I created a puzzle that works like this. Oh, forgive me. It works like this. If you notice, again, we still have 3 by 3 circles. There's 9 of them, but here's how it works. It's multiplication only, and this puzzle, instead of needing a 1, a 2, a 3 in every row, this one's called a loopster. You need a 2, an 8, a 9 in every row and every column. Now, the reason it's called a loopster is that some of the circles, see these two circles right here? They have been looped together with this gray loop. And so it takes two circles and then it puts the answer in between. So these two circles multiply to make 16. These two circles multiply to make 18. These two multiply to make 16, and these two multiply to make 72. Now again, we need a 2, an 8, and 9 in every row, a 2, an 8, and 9 in every column, and it only works one way. So let's give it a shot. What makes 16? Well, you look down here, you can only use 2s, 8s, and 9s, so you know it's 2 and 8. Now the question is it 2, 8, or 8, 2? Well, since I'm not sure, I'm just going to put a little 2. I call these baby numbers, a baby 2 and a baby 8 right there. I know that it's either 2, 8, or 8, 2. But when I come down to this circle, I can tell right away that in this column, I've already used up my 2 and my 8, so this guy has got to be 9. When I come to this 16, I know that it's either 2, 8, or 8, 2, so I'm going to put my baby number. I'm not sure which way they go. But now I come to my 72. What makes 72? Well, I know using these three numbers, it's got to be 8 times 9. When I look at my bottom row, I've already used up my 9. So this one can't be 9. He's got to be 8. If he's 8, he's got to be 9. Well, now that I have a 9 and an 8 here, I can do by process of elimination, this guy's got to be 2. This guy's 2, then to get 16, I know we had to use our 8. Now I have a 9 and 8, and this one has to be a 2. This has got to be my 8. Now I come to my 18, which I know is 2 times 9. Now, is it 2, 9, or 9, 2? Well, when I look down below, here's my 9 already. So this has got to be my 9, and excuse me, that's got to be my 2, and that's got to be my 9. And this is called a loopster puzzle. Now, all of these games, whether we're talking snakesters, or faxters, or a loopster. These are all games that have been invented, and the idea is I've created them for every single times table. And the way it works is kids stay on one particular times table until they master it. And when I say master it, I mean cold, like 8 times 9, 72, 3 times 6, 18, things like that. So we keep playing the game until they truly master it. Now, this program, I've sold this to many school districts, and students use this every day. What's new now is that I have trained my sister, Denise Jetter is my sister, and basically I've given her these games, and she is now going to tutor students one-on-one and play the games and help them master their basic facts. Because again, my belief is pretty much everything up through 10th grade, all the way through Algebra 2, is basically comes down to the fact if you know your basic facts, you will be successful. And if you don't, you are doomed. So the idea is that this program is designed to be fun and that students will enjoy doing this. I've done it with enough students. I know they like these games. And you just keep playing them until the kids master it. So I put Denise's contact information down here. It has her email address and also her phone number. Thank you so much for watching the video.